New whip. Dang. That's how your boy getting around. Dude, I took it off some sick jumps. For free?
Oh my god.
Not for free.
You did it for free.
Let's see if anyone shows up. This is a really good vanilla latte.
Huh?
This is a really good vanilla freeze.
Yeah,
latte.
I like it. I actually like yours a little better.
Mm-hmm.
No. I'm feeling caramel.
Let's trade. It actually feels good to be outside.
Yeah.
Just waiting for peeps. Mostly Harmless is here. That's what I'm talking about. Let's see if we can do some cool ass. Oof, I look sick there.
Do something like summery. I think that's fine. Yeah. Summer.
This
And
one.
Yeah.
Panama. Oscar, what's going on?
That one's cool.
This one, I look sick.
You don't.
We'll just keep this one. Hi, Sammy and Julie.
Hi.
Julie.
Julie.
Thanks, Oscar. Yeah, I'm gonna try to heal up. This has been I don't know. It's honestly been more of a mental thing than it has a like straight up physical thing. I'm realizing. Do I like Feel Good Inc. by Gorillaz? That's like the only thing I know from the Gorillaz, really. That's the song that's like doom, 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 doom,
Oh.
right?
Yeah. I like that song.
You guys want to check out my new ride?
Clint Eastwood.
This is how I've been going around.
It's a workout.
Spent
I used it.
spent extra on the off-road version. This is why.
All terrain.
Girls did a pretty nice collab with G-Shock. Yeah, I don't know if I'm super into them as far as their music goes. Man, my notifications have not been shooting out. That's a Mercedes. Yeah, this, I don't know, man. I've been driving this more than I've been driving my Mercedes, that's for sure. I don't know how I feel about that, but it is what it is.
Porsche is no match for that one.
Yeah, it's a G-Wagon.
Benz G-Wagon. It's a very nice day.
So I broke my leg, right, and then I had to. I ordered this thing. Nobody's favorite, thank you. I had to order this thing. So it gets delivered in a huge box. So I have to figure out how to get the box into my place. So I hobble like over, drag this box into my place. I'm a strong dude, so like, that's my wife, yes. So I can get it in to start opening the box. So I open the box, then I realize it's all in parts, obviously, right? So I had to assemble this thing, which was not super complicated, but it was, you know, I had to put on like the, I guess, steering rack, put on the front axle, the rear, the seat, the handlebar system. I had to attach the brakes, and it's like, it was whatever, it wasn't terrible, but I just realized that's kind of the first time I felt a little defeated, because I realized like doing very simple tasks like assembling this was like very difficult because I had to kind of like crawl, like army crawl around to get like the wrench and like do the like. And then this is the insult to injury. Okay, you did pretty good. That's my wife. I did very well. The thing that was like the insult to injury is that after I got everything together, I like sat on it and the tires went and I was like, wait, what? And I looked it up and it said tires must be filled to 40 or 34 psi like a car. And so I was like, dude, this is insane. So then I had to call my neighbor and I was like, hey, can you grab my my compressor, my vehicle compressor, and like pump these tires for me because I can't go and do that. So I had my neighbor help and he was very helpful, and so now I have like man, let's say 34 psi. Look at this, 34 psi all terrains, no match for the roots.
Even has a little basket.
Dude, even and that thing is actually incredibly helpful,
Yeah.
right? It's like way more useful than you'd think. So I feel you. I hope you get well soon. Thank you so much. Dang, it has actual steering. It does, dude. The steering. It actually has a rack, which is hilarious. It's a tank, dude. A compressor? No, this isn't the compressor model. This is Neo Tokyo, dude. I told you, I've been wearing this. You can ask her. I've been wearing this since I broke my leg. This is the only watch that I have been wearing. More cargo room than the 911s. Yeah, dude, probably. I could probably. You know what's funny though? This also has the trunk in the front. This also has the trunk in the front, dude, and it has a legit brake. Like, it's pretty cool. The only way it would be cooler is if it powered itself. It's still like a workout to like haul myself around in it.
But that's good.
But it's good.
You're
Like,
doing some
yeah.
cardio.
Paint it the same color as the 996. It's pretty funny. You know what? I'll be using it for 3 months, so I suppose I could trick it out a little bit. It's going to be my car for the next 3 months. But yeah, it's been like a mental game. By the way, let me go ahead because this is a live stream. Oh, Mostly Harmless is already asking, what you sipping on? Sammy, you go first.
It's a frozen caramel latte. And then
So
yours.
We got almost the same thing. I got the frozen vanilla. She got the frozen caramel latte. So, if you're new to the live stream, you guys have to tell us what you're sipping on. Also, what I'm going to do is what I do on making sure my coffee doesn't blow over. Is what I do every live stream, and I say that I'd like to see you guys here every Saturday, but we've been doing it at weird times on Saturdays because I've been injured, and so it hasn't been very well scheduled. But I would love to see you guys here live every Saturday. It would be awesome because, you know, it gives me people to interact with, and listen, we get thousands of people that watch this when it gets uploaded to YouTube after the fact, and people kind of like this long form content because they use it like a podcast, and that's fine. But join in and we can talk in real time, and then it's a whole lot of fun. So back to the live stream. Oh wait, no wait, we forgot. Chat, you have to wave. So let's wave to the people. Mostly Harmless is doing it. We're waving to the people in the future. We see you, we love you, and we thank you for listening. All right, let's go back to the live stream. Orange Powerade about to hike Mount Wachusett. Wachusett. Wachusett Mountain. Do you guys remember that old, you're not from New England, do you guys remember that old radio ad for Wachusett? Wachusett. Can any of you do a backflip? Dude, I did, and that's why I'm in this. For free? For free? That's why I have a.
I can do a backflip when I'm hanging on a bar.
Hey Sammy, has Julie been a baby with the leg?
No, he's been a champ. He's been taking care of me, actually. That's why he has not been feeling the best because he hasn't been resting himself. But I'm better now, so like now we're gonna focus on him.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I'm still gonna take care of you though. What do you call a bear with no ears? Tell me. If it's blatantly racist, I will not read the punchline because I do not want to get picked.
I won't eat.
Where are you from, dear?
Dear.
Cali, baby.
So Cal.
Oh. Bear with no ears. E-A-R. Ba, ba.
Oh.
Wait, what?
No, that doesn't make sense.
That doesn't make sense still.
It should be
B.
B.
Yeah. Bear with no ears. B. Yeah. Thank you.
A B.
Yeah. I got it. Thank you. I stole a joke from Maynard Keenan. Poland checking in. What you got on? Let's show 'em. Oh no, not for free. The feet pics for free, dude. This live stream's gonna go crazy. I'm gonna get crazy views on it because Sammy's feet were in it. I'm wearing the Neo Tokyo. Jory's gonna become a VTuber. That is a joke.
What's a VTuber?
So VTubing, when did it get big? I learned about it like 2 years ago. I think it got big during the pandemic, honestly. So it's where people on like, Twitch.
Mm-hmm.
So like live streamers, they would use kind of rudimentary AI, like a filter, okay? And the filter would be like an anime character or something. So when they move, it kind of rudimentary, like it has rudimentary AI that like will track you.
I've heard about this.
And they will have a persona over that like filter that they have. So like I'll call myself Kiwi and I'm a little lizard boy, and it'll look like a lizard while I'm streaming. It's like, hey guys, what are you guys doing? It's me, Kiwi, the lizard boy. I don't know why that came on.
What would you be?
Kiwi, the lizard boy.
What would you do as a VTuber?
I would be Kiwi, the little lizard
Would
boy.
you just
Kaiser's here.
talk, or would you like,
Say hi to Kaiser.
Hi Kaiser. Would you just like talk, or would you like?
So this live
dance?
stream, well, the VTubers don't really dance. It's mostly like you're sitting down talking.
Mm-hmm.
So with this type of live stream, I have somewhat of a focus because this is a wristwatch channel. So a lot of what people ask me about are wristwatches, but VTubers aren't necessarily as focused.
Mm-hmm.
They're kind of like those people that just live stream for a living.
Yeah.
So some of them might play games, some of
Yeah.
them might just talk, which is fine. We haven't spoken about watches at all today, so maybe I could just be a VTuber. Oh, here we go. Mark Wright, what's your favorite watch? Honestly, so I don't own it, but a Rolex 6062, that's just always, like, since I've learned about watches, that has always been my watch. Like my Grail watch, right? I showed it to you when we first started dating, but those auction in the millions now, so but that would be like if money was no object.
Is it like an antique? Or like older?
It's vintage. Yeah, it's vintage. Name something better than an Explorer 40, if you can. Easily, the Explorer 36. 6062 is not a yacht master. It's an Oyster Perpetual case with triple date moon phase. So it is an Oyster Perpetual, but it's a triple date moon phase. Gorgeous. VTuber jokes aside, he says you're already a VTuber. You just need an anime avatar. So what I'm gonna do is have Sammy sit in front of the camera, and I'm going to be doing the mic. So people are gonna think that it's her, but it's actually. VTuber jokes aside, Jory, do you love Flieger watches? And if yes, what brand do you recommend? I do enjoy Flieger watches. That's a specific type of German pilot's watch.
Flieger?
Flieger.
Never heard of it.
It literally means like flight. And I would recommend Stowa. Stowa. Now in German, It's pronounced Stova. So Stova is the brand that I would recommend. However, I almost never say Stova because in Germany, BMW is BMW. So in America, we don't say, oh, I drive a BMW. Oh, look at that BMW. No, we say BMW. So I think that in America, we can also say Stoa instead of Stova. But a lot of these stupid hodinks out there, whenever I reviewed. So my best friend Patrick, he has a Stoa. He sent it to me and I reviewed it. And I was like, I love this Stoa, blah, blah, blah. People are like, oh, it's Stova. I cringe when he doesn't say it properly. It's like, well, what are you talking about, dude? I'm an American, okay? Let's hear a Frenchman say hamburger properly. Hamburger. Hamburger. We don't complain when they do that, okay? So, like, they can say it how they want with their accent. No. Am I from Germany? No, I'm not. My last name technically is kind of German descent, but it's Jewish. Gutmann. In Sweden, we say double V for W. That makes more sense than double U. Yeah, double V. Yeah, you're right, because when you write W, sometimes it's just instead of whoop, whoop. Thanks for the Stoa heads up. You know who makes a really good Flieger that's much more affordable than Stoa is Laco. L-A-C-O. They're a legit Flieger brand. They're more accessible than Stova, but still very good. Let's get some more questions. Ask Sammy some questions. I mean, look at her looking gorgeous.
Stop.
For free. George 8 Yo-Yo finally made it on time. First time in like a year. Welcome, dude.
Wow.
I'm happy you got to hang out with me.
What's the name?
George.
Oh my god.
Ooh, little twiggies are falling down from the tree.
What city?
Which city is best in the U.S. for tourists? I would not go to a city in the U.S. Cities in the U.S. Well, here's what I would tell you. The best city to visit is Boston. Come to Boston, have a good time, eat some good food. Really, historically relevant and significant for the foundation of this country. Pretty much all started there. So if you really have one city you want to go to and you want to get your best bang per buck where you don't have to move around a whole lot and trek a bunch, but there's a whole lot to see in a concentrated area, I would go to Boston. And then the good thing about Boston is you're in New England, so you're surrounded by really rural, beautiful, picturesque landscapes, but also, a very traditional, well, literally one of the first U.S. cities. So I would go there.
I'd like to visit.
And that's where I'm from, so I'm biased.
Please come to Boston for the springtime.
Boston in spring. The only thing better than Boston in spring is Boston in autumn. Do you consider that Hamilton khaki aviation pilot a Flieger? Yeah, it could be. People will complain because it's not German. But I only spent a night in Boston on my way to Canada. Could have sworn I was in Puerto Rico. You were probably not in Boston. You were probably in like Billerica or something.
I'm from India.
Dude, we've been eating a lot of Indian food.
Say that.
We have 3 Indian. We're not going to name them, but we have 3 Indian restaurants like in like a 5-mile radius from us that we've never tried.
We decided to try all of them.
We decided to try all of them. So literally, like pretty much in like a 2-week span, we had all 3, and we've like ranked them, and we found that one has the best tikka masala, the other has the best naan,
garlic naan,
and then the third was
too spicy.
was like, I told her this might be the most authentic of the 3 because it's like it was so freaking spicy.
Yeah.
Even for me, and I actually now I handle spice like fairly well. So when I was younger, even in my 20s, I didn't like any spice. Now I actually enjoy it. Like I kind of grew into it, and I handle it better than her. But even I was like,
Yeah, we were both like, but they were all very nice. Like,
oh, dude, they were
everyone
so
was
nice.
so nice.
I don't know what you said, Derbagger.
Too spicy.
Hey, I'm from Billerica. Dude, that's so funny, Derbagger. Oh my god. That is so funny. What has 5 toes and isn't your foot? My foot. That's a good joke, actually. I'm gonna use that.
Dad joke.
So here's the thing. At the third one that we tried most recently, which was our least favorite and was like kind of way too spicy for her, and was even like
And because the tikka masala did not taste
yeah, the
like
tikka masala didn't taste like
It just
tikka
tasted
masala.
like curry with very like a lot of sodium and spice.
So the big issue for me
But then we tried that
was
like,
that
chicken
yes,
thing.
yes,
What's it called?
chicken biryani. So we
Yes.
tried chicken biryani, which is like regarded as one of the like if you have one Indian dish, like chicken biryani, right?
It was very good, but too
It was
spicy.
good. It was too spicy, but here's the thing. You know that like that yogurt sauce they give you with chicken biryani? They loaded up the container with chicken biryani. Loaded it up. And then they gave us like a less than a quarter cup of that sauce. And the thing is with chicken biryani, it's like spicy and you use the sauce
Like, it's like a
to
cream.
like a
Yeah.
yogurty cream sauce that kind of like it's yes, and it's very satisfying, but they didn't give us like any. So, and I can't eat in the restaurants yet really like comfortably because my leg is jacked up. So like I have
Needs
to
to
like elevate it. And it's yeah, I'd like to go to a place with chicken biryani where they give you a lot of the
You just ask for extra.
yeah. You think you smart, bro. Well, whatever, Kanye. You're out of here. I never liked you anyway. Peace! I'll see you in Paris. Lamb biryani. Oh, yeah, I bet.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But overall, we like Indian food.
Oh, I love Indian food.
Yeah, I enjoy it. When we were concerned about the spice at the third restaurant, so when we were calling them, we were like, "Oh."
Can you scratch my left shoulder blade? Left.
Left.
My other left. Ah.
So we were like, "Oh, we want it like mild. Is it mild?" And then he goes, "Our restaurant is not spicy."
I'm gonna do the accent. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
you
Okay,
do.
I'll get canceled. That's fine. But I'm gonna do the accent. He goes, "Well, we wanted to try." Okay, so this is how he ordered. I wanted lamb tikka masala. I said lamb tikka masala regular, however you make it, just regular. And he goes, "Okay," and like it was spicy, but not uncomfortably so. Then I say I want one chicken tikka masala, and he goes, "You want mild or?" And I'm like, "Yes, can we get like mild for the chicken tikka masala?" He's like, "Okay, well, our restaurant not very spicy, but we can do mild for chicken tikka masala." And I'm like, "Okay." And I'm like, "And then we want to try the chicken biryani," and he goes, "Chicken biryani, you want this mild?" And I'm like, and I look at Sammy, and she's like, "Yes." And I'm like, "Okay, you'd like that mild as well." And he goes, "Okay, well, we can't actually make chicken biryani mild, because then it'd just be chicken and rice." And I'm like, "Okay, then, like, why did you offer me to have it mild?" I was like, "You know what, just regular, just make it regular." And then he goes, "Actually, our restaurant is not spicy, actually. Our restaurant is very mild, actually." And I'm like, "Okay, that's great." And so then, and he was super nice though.
Yeah.
He was super nice. And so we get it, and yeah, he lied. He
It
lied
was
to
the
us.
spiciest restaurant of the 3 restaurants. But they were all very nice. All of them.
What do I do for a living, bro? you are here. Okay, this is a good question. Given the Flieger's history, do you know if people get offended if they find you wearing a Flieger watch, or let's say a Flieger watch offensive to blah blah blah? So, Flieger watches were worn by the German military. I don't know if you know, but like, kind of back to back, they were like not great. World War One and World War Two, they were the bad guys. And it was worn predominantly by German pilots, right? And they were like attacking the good guys. So, do I think that it's like disrespectful to wear? Not necessarily. It's part of history. I don't like, but I'm also not someone that's going to get offended from things that other people typically get offended by. Like, for instance, like the Confederate flag is not going to like make me wince, or like even if I see I don't even know if I'm allowed to say it on YouTube, but a Nazi insignia, the swastika. If I see that as an American and as a Jew, it's not like I'm going to clutch my pearls and be like, oh, I'm just gonna be like, haha, what an idiot. So for me, I think Fliegers are much less controversial than that. And I actually like the way they look, but people take certain things too far even. For instance, I drive predominantly German cars, a daily Mercedes. Hitler famously had a Mercedes, that's the car that he was driven around in. Porsche, I drive a Porsche. Porsche's my favorite car company. And Ferdinand Porsche, he was a Nazi. And all of VW Group, Volkswagen, was started by Hitler as a manufacturing arm of the Axis power. So VW Group, so all the cars that came from VW, Porsche, everything, they were all Nazis, okay? And at some point, you kind of have to separate the art from the artist. Like, for instance, Henry Ford famously, supposedly, gave money to Hitler, like a lot of it. So he also wasn't the best dude. But guess what? I think like some Fords, dude, Mustang Terminator, like those were the badass cars when I was little. I think that's cool. I'm not gonna like hate on Ford because like Walt Disney also supposedly did not like Jews very much. Big deal. But what I'm getting at is, at some point you have to do some maybe mental gymnastics and separate the art from the artist, but also, and this is a way that someone told me, and it's kind of a nice little spin. The Nazis tried to kill us, you know, Americans and specifically Jews, me, and they couldn't. And I'm still here, and guess what? Now I'm using your stuff. Now I have Mercedes and Porsches. You tried to kill me, but I'm here and I'm enjoying your things. So it's kind of like just a pride thing. Hugo Boss designed uniforms, yep, for the German military in World War II. If I say that, I almost said it. If I say that word too many times, YouTube might flag me.
I'm not disinterested.
Did someone say? Sammy's not disinterested. Come clean, Jory. Sammy swept your leg and put you in an arm bar till I tapped out. Did you break my leg?
I can't say. It might be used against me later.
Someone said that we look like an OnlyFans couple. Oh, Mark said that. You two look like an OnlyFans couple.
Why?
Do you want to subscribe over there? Bonjour, Alexis from Francais. Finish my coffee. Yeah, that was really good, dude. I want to get another one.
And it's refreshing because it's hot.
Yeah,
And it's like a frozen hot.
Thanks for answering, Jory. No problem, dude.
Good night, Michelle.
Yeah.
Michelle?
Michelle. Taking offense because someone wears a watch or drives a car that was owned by someone over 70 years ago is ridiculous. Yeah. Sam. Juliet.
She's been saying Jory though.
I work a lot delivering packages, so I miss your vids a lot. What happened to your leg? Okay, so for those of you who are new, nobody's favorite. What's up, dude? So my leg, for free? For free? So my leg is busted up. It's straight up broken. This is what I've been driving. My new whip. Got basket, trunk in the front, all-terrain, front axle, brakes, 34 PSI. You already know. So I was going on a jog. This is not a cool story, by the way. I was going on a jog, and I got ran over by a bike, by a cyclist. Cyclists do not care. They don't respect the rules of the road, and they don't respect even like pedestrians. So I got ran over by a bike, and I ended up falling down an embankment essentially, and I landed on my all my weight on my right leg, and I snapped it. So it's not ideal.
It was a hit and run.
Yeah, and the guy just like got up and dipped. So you get to drive those electric carts at Walmart now. Must be doing donuts on this. So here's the BS thing. First time I've ever ridden one, I've always wanted to ride one. First time I ever ridden one was in Ralph's. Ralph's is in California, Ralph's is like the chain supermarket, right? So we go there to get our groceries, whatever. The first time I ever rode one of those was at Ralph's like 4 days ago or something. Okay? Now, the day I broke my leg, Sammy picks me up from the ER, and she's like in nurse mode. She's like, okay, we need this, this, and this from Target. Like, so we went to Target so that she could get like supplies to take care of me and whatever. Sammy's a nurse, by the way. She's an RN. So we go, and we like hobble up to the front. Sammy didn't even want me going inside, but I was like, no, I'm not gonna let you like do this by yourself. So I crutch in. And Sammy goes to the front, and she's like, hey, can we get a mobility cart for him? He has a leg injury. The chick looks around, and she goes, no, they're all in use.
They only have 2.
And we're like, okay. So guess who the people are using it? It's just fat people. It's just obese women. It's just obese women. Not handicapped people, not senior citizens, just fat people.
Yeah.
And as we were leaving, and this is like the worst part, Sammy's like grabbing the bags because we did self-checkout. I look and I see one of these huge manatees on a cart, and I'm like, that's who used it, not us.
Yeah.
So
he really needed it that day. Sad.
Hopefully your tendons are all right. So the doctor said that there's substantial soft tissue damage, but the good thing is my ligament. Well, this is good and bad. The ligament that was on my fibula is, I guess, sturdy enough that it should have torn, but it didn't. And the reason that it didn't, because it didn't, it pulled my bone apart. So, Napoleon Bonaparte. But yeah, so there's soft tissue damage, and he said because of that I will need physical therapy. And then he said that where my ligament should have torn, it stayed put, and then it ended up snapping my leg, which is a bummer. Do you have a handicap badge now to park your whip in the front?
We need to get one.
We need to get one. We've been...
Too much going on.
We've had a lot going on. She had some stuff going on that we had to address the last week or so, it's just a bunch of stuff. But before the leg thing, what's my max pull-up? Are we talking about weight or number? I mean, when Sammy and I first started dating, I was busting out like 15 of them.
And we would do like weighted
and weighted
together.
Weighted.
Can't wait to do that again.
Yeah. When this heals up, I'm getting back into
We both
doing that.
miss the gym so much.
Yeah. Tendon healing is going to take a while. Ligament is a good 6 months of healing. Yeah, thankfully, everything seems to be not super displaced, so I don't, at this point, need surgery. That's not a cyclist, that's a tool. Cyclists are aware. Hope you get better soon. Hair and beard's getting long in years. Yeah, hasn't been this long in years, but that's sad, man. Redbird, sorry to hear about your leg. Get better soon. Yeah, thank you guys so much, and I really do appreciate the well wishes and the sympathy. But we're making it work. It's if anything, it's making me kind of recalibrate and literally ground myself, because it's, I don't know, humbling in a way. It is somewhat defeating, and it's easy to kind of fall into self-pity and like depression, because something as simple as just like turning around to grab something real quick, or like walking into a room is like, oh wait, I forgot my phone's in the other room, and like walking over there, that's actually like a huge task for me now. It's not as simple as like, oh oops, like let me grab my water that I put on the kitchen table, let me walk over to the kitchen. No, now it's like when I get myself into a room, if I don't have something with me, I'm like, and I have to like mentally like be like, okay, let's go. Luckily I have her, so I just go, Sammy, get it from a woman.
No, you're nicer.
Seems it's either a blessing or a curse when you're that jacked. You get weird injuries. Yeah, I know. The doctor said it was because of my weightlifting that my connective tissue is so strong. And the sad thing is I always had really good ankle mobility because of my squats. I had like stupendous ankle mobility. That's probably going to change now, unfortunately. So, sorry for your pain, bro. I had a bilateral hernia procedure done 7 days ago. 30 staples.
Gosh. Get well soon.
Get well soon, dude. I'll be praying for you, man. I'm sorry about that. As a brand, are Bulova meh, or would buy one? I like Bulovas. I like Bulova. Especially the Lunar Pilot. Some of their like old, like precisionist stuff from 10 years ago is kind of gaudy and gross, but Bulova seems to be finding their way again. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just stretching.
You'll get through it thanks to Sammy. 100%. It's all thanks to her that. Okay, but you know what? My mom has been incredibly helpful, like ordering food, and she was the one that actually got me the scooter. So like I can't do it without my parents for sure. So it's thanks to my parents, thanks to her parents. Her mom brought me food like multiple times. Like, so I have a very good support system. If I didn't have any of that, my parents, her family,
And your friends.
And my friends, yeah, it would be, much more difficult. Yeah, because walking from your car door to the Lay's chip section is too much work for them. Some people need to be airdropped in the mountains and have to walk their way back to He's talking about the fat people and the scooters.
Yeah, that really pissed me off.
Yeah, it pisses me off too.
At least reserve one for like people who are actually handicapped.
Yes. By the way, I just realized I asked you about Flieger watches. No, dude, that's what I'm saying. Like, just because I'm Jewish doesn't mean we can't talk about German things. Like, believe me, like, we've moved past that as a people. So I love Porsches, I love Mercedes, I love Flieger watches. It's all good. How's the weather over there in LA? Out here in Indio, we have 104. Yeah, well, Indio's in the desert, bro.
Well, it's like
Sucks.
80s today, and it's very,
Oh my gosh.
very nice.
Sucks being out driving the UPS truck with no AC. Oh my gosh, that sounds like torture. Oh my god. See, okay, here's a example. My coffee just blew over, and it's like just out of reach. It's like hard for me to go like shift over to get it because I am literally like on a route. So, but we will pick it up. We are not going to be littering, I promise. Personally, I have a soft spot for the Bulova parking meter and Double Diver. Yeah, they have some really cool designs and vintage Bulovas.
Julie, you eat.
Julie, you eat.
No, she came and she said, one Julie, one Sammy.
Yeah, exactly.
Like one Tupperware.
Yeah. You're a very cool sport. Thanks. Yeah, man. Thank you. So the weather out here is much less extreme than Indio. It's actually hotter today. It's in the 80s, but like we're under this tree right now. We're under this really old tree, and it's like super nice. It's like
hot, but there's like a breeze.
Yeah, it's so nice out right now, and I'm happy because pretty much all of June has been gloomy. June gloom has been in full effect. Oh, DJ Khaled. I'm way more jacked. I'm stupendously more jacked. And also, he's Palestinian. I'm Israeli, so. I like your content. You talked me out of purchasing a Movado. I would look at vintage Movado. Vintage Movado is awesome. Longines fanboy. Can they as a brand do anything wrong at the minute? Like, dude, I suppose anything's possible. They could do something wrong, but Longines has been freaking crushing it lately. Any cool stuff at the Time Tell shop? We have a Rolex 1501. We have a woman's solid gold Patek Philippe. We have a Vero. We have a Vero workhorse, but not a normal Vero workhorse. We have a Vero workhorse that has the kinetic movement, which is kind of like an amalgamation of automatic and like electronic. We have, let's see. We have a bunch of cool stuff over at the shop. Check it out. We actually have a coupon code. OLD, all caps, OLD, old. We have a coupon code. I think it might be 25% off.
Here's your birthday code.
Yes, my birthday code is still active. Old. So. Hey Jory, you just gave me a great idea. I'll put my foot in a cast to see if my lady would cook dinner and clean my house.
I do that when it's not in a cast.
Yeah, she does it. She does it regardless. So.
Well, I
I'm very
haven't
lucky.
been.
Matthew says, you ain't old. I appreciate that. One of my viewers was like, I have socks older than you, boy. Matthew says, I'm 45, brother. You're not old either, dude. You're not old either. What's your views on flippers and the whole Rolex waitlist thing? So, I mean, flippers ruin everything for everyone. People could argue that I'm a flipper, but I'm not. I don't buy retail items on the primary market to then sell secondhand. So I'm not a flipper, but flippers, like scalpers and everything, they do ruin everything for everyone pretty much. And the waitlist system has gone out of hand, where they're having like 16-month wait lists, 24-month wait lists. It's like, dude, just sell me the watch or don't at that point. Code broken, 50% off. I just asked her, she said go to hell.
Aww.
Alright guys, I'm gonna wrap this one up. I gotta go elevate my leg and figure out how I'm gonna go down these routes. I'm gonna pick up my cup. But thank you for all the well wishes. Thank you for hanging out with me. It's been a fun live stream. I didn't live stream last week because it was like right after I broke my leg. So, love you guys. Tell someone you love them. Tell yourself you love yourself. Have a good day and get out of your comfort zone. Anything you want to say?
Be happy.
Be happy. Alright guys. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay blessed. I'm Jory Goodman, the Time Teller. Always remember, I didn't invent time. I just tell it. Love you. Love each and every one of you guys as well. Take care, guys.